Hello everyone. Welcome to another video from the Creator Metaphysical Store. So I actually really wanted to try out its new deck. And I think I'm gonna sage my house. I think tomorrow I'm gonna sage my house, get me my candles, and I'm gonna sage my house from top to bottom because hey Star Lava 22. Hello. I'm actually trying to practice with this new deck I just got, so that's why we're doing um free readings because I've never used this deck before. But it's gonna come with like two different decks that we're gonna do. Now I'm pretty good with this deck. It's just this deck is it's like okay. So let me tell you guys how I found this deck. It's called the Merlin Tarot. I'm like flipping out because it's like oh, I work with Merlin, or at least I feel like I do, and I feel like he and I have this connection, and with the fairy realm and stuff, and I feel like I'm learning a lot from him, right? And so I hear this voice telling me to turn around and look down. So I turn around and look down, and there is this deck with another book called The 20th Century. It was some sort of like tarot deck. Not book, not deck, blah. It's a tarot book that you're supposed to read, and it's I got all this information about tarot and stuff. I wish I could have afforded that, but I don't have the money for it. So the fact that like now, mind you, what's interesting about this whole experience is I lost everything when I moved. When I was at the Renaissance Fair, I did great, and I'm not gonna lie, I did do great, but the person that was supposed to be there didn't show up, and I had to use all that money to really get a car to take me home. So I'm starting really over from scratch, and I feel so awful because I mean, my tarot decks are like my babies. Okay, they have a consciousness of their own, and so I kind of feel like bad. But at the same time, I have to be understanding to myself and be like, hey, it wasn't my fault. Remember to stay hydrated. So I'm just doing free reading because I've never worked with this deck in particular, and I feel like it's going to be a really interesting deck. So, would anyone be open to any readings? Oh, and make sure to thumbs up this video, and it lets people it lets the algorithm know that you like my content, and it will actually share it to more individuals. If the more likes there are to a video, it seems like you get able to like show it more. So, but would anyone like a reading? I'm just trying to practice with this new deck. So, I love a reading. Okay. Anything in particular that you want to ask about? Oh, that's interesting. So I'm pulling your cards, and wow, I didn't really expect there to be a lot of major arcana cards. So it's interesting. Okay, yeah, okay, so stop. So yeah, what's interesting about this particular deck is that I didn't really plan for this. We're just gonna go with the spirit. Okay, so just stop. Got it. Okay. Like my tarot deck has a really interesting way of telling me when to stop. So you got the Guardian, you got the Chariot, then the Magician, then you got the Fool, the Hermit, and the Justice card. So with this Guardian, I kind of feel like you've been walking this path alone. Yeah, better not show that card. Um, I feel like you've been walking a path alone, even though you're around people. I get the vibe that it's like you still feel kind of like this is your path, only you could do it, right? However, I don't think you could realize that people around you can help you with your path and with what you're supposed to do here. So I feel like there's a need to be open to other people, maybe tell people about what you're wanting to achieve, and because you never know, there's gonna be, I feel like there are at least two or three people that would definitely help you with whatever it is you're trying to do. I don't know if it's a project or if it's like getting a new job. It's just something that you've been looking or to do, and it's like you feel like you have to do it alone, but at the same time you don't, because the Chariot card comes up and I feel very sunny. And then we have the Magician's card. So it's like, yeah, it's like you're working with someone. And it's like interesting because the same message repeats itself, because we got the Fool, the Hermit, and then the Justice card. And it's like I said, you feel like you got to do this alone. But yet with the Justice card, that basically is talking about how there's going to be someone that's going to help you and balance your energy out. So I don't know if you don't have a husband or a wife, it's definitely saying that there's someone that's going to come in. But I kind of don't really feel that. I don't feel like it has to do with love. I feel like it has to do with more balancing your energy and basically not having, you can rely on yourself, but there are other people that can come in and help you. Does that make sense? But I'm actually gonna shuffle this deck one more time. Just I want some clarity cards, please. I want some clarity cards. Fishes. I kind of feel like this is an emotional thing. Not really so much physical, maybe emotional. And maybe you need to like cry on someone's shoulder or talk to a therapist, and they're going to really like listen to you. Because if you look, she is holding, something in her hands. He's holding something in his hands. They're all holding something in their hand. So it's like there is definitely someone that's going to hold your hand through this process. Now, the other message comes in as one of your spirit guides. There is a guardian. I don't want to say guardian spirit. I'm hearing the word spirit animal, but I'm also wanting to say this is like a guardian male like spirit. And this guardian spirit is going to like help you through this rough patch. I'm seeing how November, December into January is not going to be really a great month emotionally for you, emotionally stressful, but it's going to help you. This is all part of the process in order for you in January to become this Fool, then the Hermit, then the Justice card. So overall, I kind of feel like these November, December into January is going to be very stressful, but starting at the other end, from the lower half of January into February, I feel like it's going to start kind of balancing out. The reason why you're going to go through this turmoil is because of the Chariot and the Magician. You're wanting to raise and elevate yourself, right? But there needs to be a cleansing, a purging of maybe it's ideas or emotions, thoughts, things like that, and so you're definitely going, it says you're definitely going to purge, but I kind of feel like you're not going to just do it alone. Even though he's working with you spiritually, he's going to send someone in the physical to be his like conduit to help you. So, almost I get the vibe that they want to smack their head sometimes because it's almost like you want to do everything alone, and sometimes you don't have to do everything alone. I feel like this frustration, like you know. So I don't know what that's all about, but um, yeah, I hope that resonated to some extent. Innocence, innocent energy, man. So I went to this world buffet, right? And I kind of knew that the food wasn't going to be really that great, right? But I still ate it anyway. Then as I'm getting home, I felt I felt like sick. Yeah, you don't got to do everything alone is what this guy is telling me. And to stop, like you can depend on people. Um so I felt really off. I still do. But I fell asleep, woke up at 8. I just actually woke up a few minutes ago, actually. So things, it's been feeling off. I've been feeling weird, but that's okay. I'm going to eat some sweet tarts. I don't know. I kind of don't think it's the food. I think my body is just breaking down or something. I don't know. I will admit though that I have been working on eating more clean food, so maybe the fact that I ate that junk food, no, and it wasn't even good rest. Yeah, my body rested. Me also too. I felt like I was dying. It was that bad. I can't even eat candy now. It's like, ugh. Now it's weird because I started to taste like chemicals and stuff. My body it needs like what's funny is that my body tells me it wants fruits and vegetables, it wants fresh stuff, right? But yet my body doesn't understand that it needs to match a certain vibration so I can get food because I'm financially, limited. So and then, but it's also really good because I'm asking my body to react this way. Oh, you're welcome. Because I went to the World Buffet, but it was like after I left there and everything, I felt super sick, and so I kept saying to myself throughout the whole car ride home, saying, "This is why we don't eat processed food. This is why we don't go out to eat. This is why we cook fresh, healthy food." So I'm basically trying to tell my body, like, this is why we don't do this stuff. So maybe, with that being said, it'll do more I kind of feel like when I ask my body, I do feel like it's gonna do more to make it so I can get fresh fruits and vegetables. So it was an experience I think I had to have in order to train my body to show it this is why we don't eat processed foods. This is why we don't go out to eat in certain restaurants because so my fortune says your curiosity may mean success, whatever that's supposed to be. And then I had like this weird dream. And I don't even think it was my spirit guide. I think it was some spirit trying to bully me. That's what I think. Well, yeah, because I kind of still feel kind of. I don't know. I feel like whatever is in it was in the food was in the food. So I don't know what was in the food. I still feel black and off. Um, or maybe I don't know. No, no, because I've never been allergic to any dyes. It was really interesting though, because my dreams, the it was interesting. I do feel overall. Oh, and let me get. I forgot to give you these cards. So this is kind of like the energy for the month of November, December, and January. Okay, I forgot about these cards. Star. I'm currently looking for investors who are willing to invest in my store because I wanted. And you got three cards. Wow, that's so beautiful. So for the month of November, you got the card rest. For the month of December, it's introspection, and then for the month of January, it's integrity, which is kind of interesting because it is kind of that was pretty much the same message. It's like you're doing a lot of introspection work, right? And then it's like in January, you slowly integrate that. And once that is integrated, let's see, what is the card for February? Gratitude. So it's like almost like you're gonna be grateful that you went through all that BS and you've released and integrated higher vibrational stuff. Now I'm not I will never have new allergies. I'm gonna rebuke that because I am not going to believe in that. I don't believe you can have new allergies as you age. No, no, sorry. We're just gonna veto that transformation. And okay. So get this. So I just asked about the why I feel this way. Transformation is all part of the transformation process. I'm gonna not that what you say it is or is not true. I'm not gonna believe in that. I'm not gonna choose to believe in that because then it causes a lot more problems down the road. It's an unknown transformation. It's a good transformation, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's good. So, but I do, and it's interesting. I think this is like my body's way of. This is how I chose to stop eating processed foods, restaurant foods. Like if I could go to a restaurant like where my teacher Geisha went to, I would be okay with that, right? It's not processed. Whereas these restaurants, it's all processed. It's kind of quick, So I kind of feel like, and I'm just getting too sensitive to like foods. If I eat something, I go to bed, right? I can wake up and I can taste all these different chemicals in my mouth. And mind you, you usually once you it takes about 5 days, right? If you stop eating fast food and just straight up eat fresh fruits and vegetables, right? Watch. If you go I'm gonna give everyone a challenge here. 7 days. We're all gonna do this challenge for 7 days, starting on Sunday. Okay, we're gonna do a challenge. I will even come up on live stream, and we're gonna be eating apples and carrots and all that good stuff. Okay, um, and it's like we're gonna do a 7 day challenge. We're not gonna eat any fruits. We're not gonna eat. I mean, not we're not gonna eat any fruits. No, we are. We're not going to eat, as you can see, that's where my brain needs to be reprogrammed. We're going to eat fruits and eat vegetables, and we're not going to eat fast foods. Okay? So we're not going to eat fast foods, and we're not going to eat anything processed. We're going to eat raw fruits and vegetables. And watch, if you go out on the 8th day, and I'll bet you if you go to McDonald's or something, you're gonna taste all those chemicals. Trust me, they ain't feeding us. They're killing us with these chemicals. Trust me, I've seen it. Well, I don't eat fast food, and um, and it's like I haven't even taken the 5 days, but I've been meditating about cleaning the toxins. Like I've been meditating and doing a lot of key cultivation, so my taste buds and stuff have been like super hypersensitive. Like I even trained my taste buds to taste different kinds of water. Like I can that has lead in it, or that has such and such in it. Like my taste buds are profound. And I think with this eclipse that just came in on the 28th of October, it's been doing a lot and changing my body. So, but I'm going to come up here starting on Sunday next week because I think today's what? Today is Monday. Today's Monday. But we can. How about we can start it today, but it end on Sunday. That's what we should do. We're gonna start today, and it's gonna end on Sunday. That means there's no candy, no nothing. Just eat fruits and vegetables. And I'm telling you, watch. If you eat fruits and vegetables for like 5 days straight, none of that processed stuff, I'm telling you, you're gonna taste those chemicals. You're gonna taste those chemicals, and that's what you're gonna. And I think it's interesting because my friend Granny Lisa, I think it's called. Let me pull it up really quick. I know you can find her with this other YouTube called Vets Coming Clean. Vets Coming Clean is really good, guys. A lot of information when it comes to that. Okay, I think it's called Bed like Story Time. Let me see. Trying to find her. I think it's called Story Time. Oh my god, so I'm not. It seems like they unsubscribed me from her channel. I'll have to get a list of the channels I'd recommend, and I'll do another post on it. Hello, Mary, sweetie. Am I saying your last name right? Sweetie, sweetie. I'm not gonna lie. I feel super off. Whatever is going on with my body, it feels weird. But I can't really go back to sleep. So I decided to come on and do some readings for people. This is my body's way, and it's like even though this hurts, I'm telling myself even though it doesn't hurt like pain, but it feels so weird, and I'm telling my body this is why we don't eat processed food from restaurants. This is why we don't eat processed food, period, from the grocery store. This is why we're going to eat fruits and vegetables from now on. But we need money. So you need, like, I'm telling my body, like, this is why we're going to be eating fruits and vegetables so we can avoid this problem. But in order to eat more fruits and vegetables, we're going to have to make more money. So we're going to have to raise the vibrational frequency. I'm doing good for the most part. I'm just trying to tell my body and explain to my body, like, because it feels like super bleh. And I think I ate something that was not good. Um, so, and I kind of know what it is because I actually had a vision while eating, like while coming to there. I said, I said to myself, damn, I'm gonna have food poisoning. Like I knew it, and I still went. So technically, I should have listened to myself. But I'm also taking advantage of this situation because I'm telling my body, like, okay, this is why we aren't going to eat processed foods. This is why we're going to eat more fruits and vegetables so we don't feel this way anymore. And this is also why we need to make more money so we can buy fruits and vegetables and other things. So it's basically I'm killing two birds with one stone by telling it this is why we're not eating processed foods anymore. This is why we're going to be eating fruits and vegetables from now on. And this is why you need to raise your vibration so we can make more money in order for me to buy more fruits and vegetables. So you see what I'm saying? Oh, which I'm gonna be eating like fruits and vegetables from now on. Like I'm done. And as soon as I move to Fayetteville, though, um, but yeah, I've noticed that I think after the eclipse, my body has been going through some changes, like some actual physical changes. Like my taste buds aren't the same way. It's all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh, did you want a reading? I'm taking advantage of my sickness and using it to my advantage to reprogram. To reprogram my body. Basically, this is why we need to remove stress from the body, and we need to charge it with 528 hertz, and then like basically, I'm trying my in my Delta 8 experience. This is why I need to get some more. I'm gonna get some more Delta 8 gummies, but I'm gonna focus on removing stress from the body because it's like my cells have been programmed with stress. And my that's part of why I don't have I have a hard time um with manifesting because I'm always stressed out all the time, right? So I'm gonna try to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start eating fresh fruits and vegetables, and I'm going to eat them raw, even if it kills me. So said that would wonderful. What would you mean a reading? Sure. This is a new deck actually. I lost everything at the Renaissance Fair. So not only did I make good money, right, cash wise, but the person who was supposed to pick me up never came to pick me up. So what happened is I had to walk, and I tried to bring what I could with me, but I had to leave it on the side of the road. And I kind of feel like Hecate was there with me. And okay. So, girlfriend, we got the suffering in reverse, which is like the three of fishes or the three of suffering in reverse, okay? You got the balance card in reverse as well. Then we got fishes in reverse. So the Queen of Cups. With the truce card being reversed. With the friendship card being reversed. And choice being reversed. With the last card being upright, which is the Sun card. So I don't know if you've been having a problem with someone at work or something, but there's someone that's been having a problem with you, and because I feel like with the suffering and this balance, if this balance was upright, I would have said something differently, but I kind of feel like they don't really like you. It's like a lot of imbalance, and there's someone that's like really attacking you, both mouthing, like gossiping, and then also like energetically sending the negative thoughts. Um, so what I would encourage you to wear, because I'm seeing you wearing clear quartz earrings, but that's only amplifying the energy. I kind of you need to wear some amethyst and smoky quartz necklace. Smoky quartz is really good at neutralizing negativity and transmuting it, whereas the amethyst is going to bring up that psychic protection and help you bounce off that energy. And I'm also seeing the need for you to wear a citrine bracelet on your right arm to promote positivity. So now I do sell those, but mine are pretty pricey because I do a lot of energy work with them. Plus the crystals and stuff are it can be expensive. But I do make those. I wanted to show you guys. So I just made these for some friends. It's really cool. So it's gonna be they're not finished completely. I still gotta clip this, glue the end, all that good stuff. But these are what I do. I do stuff like this, and I do amulets and talismans. However, I don't know why, but why is the boss not getting involved? Or wearing my citrine on my left. No, you need to wear it on your right. For some reason, it has to be your right hand. Right hand is always about pushing energy, where this is all about pulling energy, and I think you need to put positivity in the energy. And I'm seeing I don't know if you work in an office job, but if you're working, I'm kind of seeing crystals being like a black tourmaline being placed around with some soda light and some stuff. Like I see crystals kind of being there. Yeah, I kind of feel like the boss doesn't really care. Almost like they don't really care what you have to say, and they're basically because they're the boss, they don't have to bow down to you. They think because they have a high position over you, they could do what they want, right? But I kind of feel there's gonna be a choice that your boss is gonna force you to make, and depending on what you do, he's gonna fire you. Overall, I feel like this person is out to get you fired. Number one, that's what I strongly feel. Okay, but with the Sun card, let me see what kind of else comes through because I kind of feel like you're gonna switch jobs. I think you're gonna just be like, "Fuck you, I quit." You're gonna get your shit and get the hell out, right? And I kind of feel that way. Almost like you. He was basically trying to give you a choice, but I kind of feel like what he was trying to get you to choose wasn't like company wise. Like he's gonna do something that's gonna fuck him up or him or her up, right? And it's like you call him out. I kind of feel like he's probably gonna leave. Yeah, no, no. I don't know. Like I kind of feel like he's gonna do something. He or she's gonna do something stupid, and higher up is gonna look at him like, "The fuck? What'd you do that for?" Like At the same time, the Sun card with opportunity, and then the Priestess energy reversed. So I don't really, and that's basically telling me it's the end. So let me just, yeah. So basically, there's gonna be a job opportunity that's gonna open up. I kind of feel like this person's gonna fuck up because they're so out to get you. They're not even gonna realize that they are being watched. That they are, effing up themselves. But you're gonna have the Sun card with the Chariot card. So basically, just keep record of everything that's happening and what they're doing, and then just send it to corporate and be like, "Listen, my boss is your subordinate. My boss is being a dickhole," and I kind of see you going and sending an email to corporate instead of to your boss, and it's like going higher up. But let's see one more time. No, they don't want to talk about that. Okay, so I guess that's done. Now let's see what cards you got for this month. I hope that this resonates because I don't know. I'm just like trusting in what I'm feeling and not questioning what I'm feeling anymore. Allowing me to be this. So introspection. I feel like with this card though, it's almost like you gotta take the high road, be the piece of wood, right? Yeah. So it's like you gotta tell the corporate office like why he's doing it, and even though and make sure you put it in the report and be like he probably won't admit it, but that's the reason why. I kind of feel okay. So for the month of November, it's introspection. I feel a lot of like going within because there's a lesson that needs to be learned here. I feel that the lesson has to do with claiming your power that you are a woman and it shouldn't matter if I'm a woman or not to have this job. So it's kind of like that. It's more of being this confident, independent, self sustaining woman. And maybe in a past life you were silenced, and or maybe you were, there's a lesson with womanhood here. I do feel that very strongly. However, though, it's not the only part, and I feel like you need to go within to find why this is happening because it's a reflection. It's definitely a mirror. But in December, you're going to feel very connected to spirit, whilst with this January, there's some gifts that are going to awaken. And I feel like third eye, and they're making me want to say sight. So it's like your sight's gonna be on point. It's like you're gonna see through people's BS. You're gonna see auras, and I kind of feel like you're gonna start staying into the spirit world if you have it, if you aren't a medium already. So I hope that resonated for the most part. It feels so off. God. I hope I didn't get COVID. Well, I feel super off. I thought if I like ate like something sugary, but it's not. Like, what is wrong? Oh, you're welcome. I feel so off. I think I'm gonna have to cut off this live early. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go. I need to meditate or do something. I feel really weird. So I hope that these readings were helpful for you guys. Much love and kisses, hugs, and love to all of you beautiful, amazing souls. Magical blessings until next time.